Hi, I'm Maddie, 19 years old, born and raised in the land of Lincoln, and not for nothing, but I'm kind of the best chef on this side of the Mississippi. So I actually got into cooking when I was 5 years old during the great snowstorm of 2004. I found myself locked in an Arby's and it was kind of a learn to cook or sleep on the street situation. My fight or flight kicked in and I chose to soar. I made the best damn curly fries that this restaurant has ever seen and I just didn't stop from there. When I cook, I black out. I just close my eyes and there's this whirlwind of cinnamon and mustard and nutmeg and red and green. It's just me in the kitchen, all time and space completely lost track of. And I open my eyes and there's a pumpkin pie right beside me. I'll get ya. I have my high highs and my low lows, but I love you.
Hi. I'm Kellen. I'm friends with Michael, Maddie's brother. I've been friends with him for a few years, so I've been around her food a lot. So initially, when you taste her food, your mouth gets kind of hot, and then it gets kind of dry. And then it gets kind of red.
My favorite meal to prepare is goulash, or leftover roni, as my stupid, worthless, good for nothing, go nowhere in life brother calls it.
My favorite meal that Maddie's prepared was a Pop-Tart.
My favorite ingredients are actually McCormick's taco seasoning, a little bit of ranch dressing, and a 7-day-old banana.
One of Maddie's rituals when she cooks? Well, whenever she's kind of lacking creativity and she needs some inspiration, I know that she goes to Arby's and she gets a few of their, burgers, and she brings them home and she doesn't even eat them. She just smells them and it does this thing to her where her eyes go white and she kind of just starts moving her arms a lot and then things start happening, like food starts happening, and then a few minutes later there's a stew or pasta or I don't know what it is.
Maddie, is that you? Is you again? Oh my God.
When I cook for people, they're rendered speechless. They're absolutely in awe. Most of the guys that I cook for end up falling in love with me, but some of them end up breaking my heart. Jeremy.
Do I ever help Maddie in the kitchen? No, we all kind of used to, but after Maddie dated Jeremy, something weird happened to her. She started having feelings for the kitchen or something. She calls it the love factory, so none of us want to intrude on that.
My love life right now is, well, I spend a lot of time in the kitchen, but I pour the love that I'm saving for that special someone into my food. I'm part of the exotic food industry. Not for nothing, but being stranded in an Arby's for 2 hours really f***s you up in the head. In a good way.
How does Maddie handle failure in the kitchen? Well, in Maddie's eyes, Maddie doesn't fail. Whenever she makes something that isn't what she thinks is good, she just puts it into something new. Her motto lately has been reduce, reuse, recycle. And that'll get you.
I've never had a professional mentor before, but I have had 2 friends, a dog, and my stupid brother. How did I develop my cooking skills? Well, I'm self-taught. My method of cooking is finding a recipe and hitting remix.
Maddie's strongest suit in the kitchen is definitely buttering the bread. I mean, it's pretty easy.
What am I best at in the kitchen? Putting a flavor in people's mouths that they didn't know they wanted. It's a sneak attack. If they've tasted it, I haven't made it.
Generally, I'd say I'm pretty fearful around Maddie, so eating anything is scary.
My career goals and aspirations are probably to make money someday and open my own food boat where I sell fish on the Atlantic. I take out loans almost every month to just buy new ingredients. My parents aren't happy. They're not happy with it, but they just don't understand. The food bug, it bit me. Now that'll get you.
And actually, what do you expect me to do with this?
Eat it. I made it for you.
Michael! Have you ever seen Maddie bake? Yeah, but she uses the toaster. I mean, she doesn't work the oven much.
Not for nothing, I'm pretty good at baking skills. My favorite appliance is an air fryer on an easy bake oven. That'll get ya.
Her future? Well, I told Michael I wouldn't tell anyone, but he told me their parents are talking about putting her down. Like euthanization. Yeah. That'll get you, Maddie.